Filming a video, I don't know where to look. Oh, hello. Hi everyone, how you doing? Today I wanted to do a quick little video that I saw on Lauren's channel. Lauren Wade did the book addiction tag, and she basically invited everyone to just do it. And you know, when you need an excuse to actually keep on like making videos, probably nobody realized, but I just fell off the book readathon bandwagon and didn't really post a video after that because I was like, editing Catherine here. I was rambling and then I just kept on rambling, but let's get into the questions. Like I said, it's the book addiction tag, and there are like 14 questions total. I have them here on my laptop, so get yourself a drink, stay hydrated, get into the questions. So question number 1 is, what is the longest amount of time you can comfortably go without picking up a book? Well, it really depends. I mean, if you are in a reading slump, then maybe a week or 2. Yeah, but comfortably, I'd say, yeah, maybe 5 to 7 days. I don't really remember a time where I didn't read for a week. A week would be okay, but that's enough. Question number 2, how many books do you carry on your person, physical or device, at any time? Well, I'm not really big into ebooks, but I've just been discovering audiobooks for myself, so I use the Libby app a lot because I can just use my library card basically through that. So I don't know how many audiobooks there are, but yeah, I have that app with me most of the time. I will have one book with me when I go to the park. Like yesterday I had 2 because I was finishing one and then I started the next one. Always have the audiobooks with me. Most of the time carry at least 1 book. Yeah. Question number 3. Do you keep every book you buy, receive, or are you happy to pass them on or to make space for more? I don't mind passing books on. Like, I'm sending 1 book actually away to somebody else because we're doing a bit of a book swap, because I just went through my shelves recently and just had a look at what didn't really need to stay. And so I have like a big pile of, I don't know, 12 books or something that can just, you know, go to better homes. So I don't mind getting rid of books that I don't like or that were just okay, but I know I won't reread them. So yeah, that's totally fine for me. Number 4. So how long do you spend in a bookshop on a standard visit? Well, standard visit is about like as impossible in this time right now as it gets. But on a standard visit to a bookshop, I'd say 20 minutes maybe. But then when I was in London and, you know, maybe my boyfriend was visiting and you had like a big Waterstones or foils, we could spend an hour in there. But I'd say standard time, about 20 minutes. Yeah. Question number 5. How much time per day do you actually spend reading? Well, since I don't have a lot to do right now because I'm waiting to hear back from colleges about going back to school in October, I read a lot right now, probably at least 2 hours a day. Sometimes it can be like 4 hours. I mean, I try to read every day, so yeah, right now it's probably 2 hours a day. Number 6, where does the task picking up a book appear on your daily to-do list? I actually use Todoist, an online to-do list, and I just have a recurring to-do of reading in there. And so every day I can tick it off because it's on my to-do list. I mean, it's pretty high. It's a hobby. So after all the things that I have to do, it comes really high on the list. But obviously, if I don't read in a day, nothing bad happens. Sometimes you just have to take a day off, or you don't have the time, or you have a headache, or I don't know. But I'd say it's pretty high up there. Question number 7, how many books do you reckon you own in total? Include ebooks. Well, I maybe have like 5 ebooks, so that's not that much. I don't know, maybe 60 or something. 60. How many books I have doesn't really represent how many books I read, but I'd say about 60, I think. Yeah. Approximately how often do you bring up books in conversation? I don't actually have that many friends that read a lot, or at least we don't talk that much about books. I'd say in the online conversations, books come up a lot. In the real life conversation, not that much. Okay, question number 9. What is the biggest book page count you have finished reading? Oh, let me check. Close that back up. So I just had a look at my shelves for like the biggest book. I think the biggest book that I can remember is the 5th Harry Potter book, the Order of the Phoenix in German, because I think that is over 1,000 pages. But I couldn't really reach it and didn't want to, get some books tumbling. So I got this one here. It's The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss, of course. It's a hefty book. As you can see, it doesn't have 1,000 pages. It has 993 pages. I think I read this book about 3.5 years ago maybe. I really liked it. Read it if you want to. If you, just read it if you want to. Question number 10. Is there a book you had to get your hands on against all odds? Searched bookstore, online digging, stalked author. No, I don't think so. I mean, let me show you one book. I'm so sorry if the frame just gets messed up. I have to go like back and forth to get the book. So this is Lord Gamma. It's by Michael Marek, and it's a very strange book. I think I got it used on Amazon, and I can't really tell you why I picked this book up, because at that point I probably got it like 10 years ago or something. It came out in 2000, so 20 years ago. It's like a dystopian and sci-fi crazy ride. I couldn't tell you what it's about. Like, I've read it probably like 3 or 4 times, and every time I'm just like, it's so good, but I don't know what's going on. I've never seen anybody talk about this book. Maybe I have to do some research. Oh God, I'm rambling. No, I have not had to, I didn't search low or high for a book that I really wanted to get. My taste is not that eclectic, I think. Question number 11. Is there a book you struggled to finish because you refused to DNF it? Yeah, I mean, loads of books. I can't even remember. Maybe Room by, what's her name? Emma Donoghue. I have the German version, so it's called Raum. I started it, and I think I started it 2 times and just couldn't really get into it, but I still really want to read it, so I'm not going to give it away, and it's also a beautiful cover, but I'm not going to go back and get it again because I keep messing up the framing. Really important. The frame. So, Room. Raum. I think we're on question number 12. Oh God, getting close to the end. What are 3 of your main book goals for 2020? Well, I wanted to read 30 books this year, and I'm basically on my 30th book right now, so I think I can manage that goal. Otherwise, I didn't really have any reading goals. I just wanted to read more, and I'm honestly doing that. I started to post more often on my Bookstagram account, which I really like, but I didn't really have any other specific goals. The biggest goal was read 30 books, and I'm doing that. Number 13, have you ever had the privilege of converting someone into a reader? Oh, I mean, I don't think so. I think I have nudged my boyfriend into the direction of reading more, or just reading again, because Sometimes he reads a lot and then he just stops, and then it's hard to get back into it, obviously. But I don't think I've converted anybody to read actually into a reader. No, but that would be really cool. Maybe that could be a goal, a reading or a bookish goal at some point. And question 14, describe what books mean to you in 5 words. Okay. Exploring, imagination, fun, challenging, and connection. Yeah, those are the 5 I'm going with. So these were all of the questions. Oh gosh, I didn't really plan on what to say, as you can probably tell. Those were the 14 questions for the book addict tag. If you want to do it, you're more than welcome, obviously. Yeah, I'll leave the questions in the description down below, and I'll link Lauren's video if you want to check that one out. Yeah, and maybe you just want to answer a question in the comments or something like that. I would be really cool. I think I'm going to do some editing and then some reading later. And I hope you have a really lovely week, and I'll see you around. So, bye! More books from the library. Oh my god, my words! Library.